Hi there.
Hi, welcome to Curious Collection. I'm Will.
I'm Cinnamon.
Today we're going to go over what we sold yesterday. We're going to talk about where we're at for our sales, and we're going to talk about maybe some new changes that we've observed on the eBay website on our PC. So to begin with, the PC, we saw some changes. You noticed one yesterday.
We did, yeah, absolutely. So when we're sitting there and we're in list mode, we just list and list and list for like 4 hours at a time. And we have to like consciously stop ourselves from listing and go to the main store page so that we can send any offers that people have looked at. Yesterday during listing mode, like I noticed that at the top of the page, it said that you have 3 offers that you can send. And it was right in that listing page, which I thought was kind of cool because you don't have to stop your function. Like I said, when we're in listing mode, we're just going and going and going.
Right. And it can be distracting to go back to a different page that you're not functioning on. And, oh, wait, let me check. Do I have any messages? Do I have any solds? Do I have any, offers I can send? And we found that the sooner you send an offer, the better chances you have of it working. So
right, because they're actively looking at your product, and they're also actively looking at other people's products. So if they're looking and they're right now in the mood for a necklace, and now you immediately see that and you're like, hey, do you want that same necklace for 10% off? And then it gives us a better opportunity to sell our product.
Right. So
although
we don't have offers available on our page, item page, we do send offers. And again, we send offers, but we do not have the counter offer enabled. So that helps us. We know where our margins are, so we know what we're able to send. And really that's a final offer for us because we really don't have that much margin in most of our items. The other thing I noticed at the beginning of the week is that you were taking some photographs I had started listing, and you got this AI tab now on the PC.
Right.
So
it used to only be for the app. And honestly, like, this is our full-time job. We do not use the app in our daily listings and most of the things. When we're out and about, absolutely we use the app to send offers and to respond to messages and to see what sold and things like that. But no, during our sitting at the computers and doing what we do.
We do not list with the app at all. We find that it is very slow for us. I am all thumbs, literally like giant thumbs. So trying to type up a description or trying to type out, item specifics, that kind of stuff. It's very clumsy for me to try to do anything on the app. From the listing perspective,
use a digital camera when I'm taking photographs. So I don't use my phone to even take the photographs. So we load them into the computer, and then we do our listings from the pictures that are loaded into the computer.
Right. So the AI, if anyone hasn't, take a look at your PC when you're listing next time and give it a shot. Make sure you read that over because I find that nearly every time I have to do some type of editing, it's either misattributing the size or
the scarcity,
right? Overstating how common or uncommon, we've got some items today and it always says that it's rare. Rare really means that there's like less than 10 in the world. Hallmark didn't make anything that's rare that I'm aware of, at least that we have in our store. So we'll jump into. I do want to thank everyone that has subscribed. We're over 425 subscribers now, which is amazing. Thank you so much.
We love the engagement as well. Like when you guys are talking with us in the comments and, sharing your ideas, that's really encouraging. And sometimes it does. It gives us ideas on what to talk about during our videos, something that's helpful for all of us. So we really, really appreciate that.
Right. The engagement is great. We're all here to just try to learn from each other. So we're utilizing this platform to try to share our knowledge and experience. We've been full-time resellers for coming up on 4 years. And, I've been an eBay seller for 18. So, having the opportunity to be able to share our thoughts, experiences, and and learn from each other. Hopefully will make us all better. And then today is our 75th video. So yay, little celebration. So it is good to see some growth over the course of the last 75 videos. So thank everyone for watching and subscribing on those. To get into our what solds very quickly, all stores are different. Just to point that out, when we do a video and we talk about free shipping, if you're shipping refrigerators, it's probably not wise to do free shipping anywhere in the domestic U.S. Not everyone's going to have the same items. Not everyone's going to be selling the same types of products. Your sourcing availability may be different than ours. Right. So I love to watch what sold videos to see what types of things are selling. I never run across these items in the wild. Chances are the stuff that we're going to sell today, you haven't seen either. So to start with, we've got a fall 2018 C10 truck magazine. This sold for $10.86. All of our prices do include shipping, so you can imagine that the margins are relatively low on some of the stuff.
Yep.
Honk if you love Elvis. This is a 70s bumper sticker. This is a paper sticker sold for $11.87.
And we're going to just roll this up and put it into a little box.
Right. We'll put it in a bag and then we'll put it in a box. To ship that in an envelope, it's just too big.
Yeah.
We've got a Crown Trifari.
This is a real pretty gold tone with faux pearl. It's a multi-strand with a pretty ornate box clasp. It's just a nice Trifari piece.
$29.99 on that. We have an Angel Pixie.
This thing is adorable.
This is a posable ornament. And it's got the felt head, and it's just
very retro.
Yes, it's a mid-century piece. $16.08 on that ornament.
Yeah.
We have a Hallmark ornament. Now, a lot of people say don't ever sell Hallmark ornaments. They're just, they're nonsense, whatever. $15.11 on this piece. So we will probably profit $5 or $6 on that. We've got a 6-inch wooden helicopter. Now, this has been in our inventory for years.
Yeah.
Probably almost 3.5.
It was one of those, we bought a whole table, or a tote full of stuff, and it was in there, so we listed it.
And we do mark stuff down occasionally, the older inventory, and the longer it sits there, the more times it gets marked down. So chances are we're probably not going to have much profit on this at all. $9.62 is the sale price. But the next item is a multi-quantity listing that we've got. These are
super cool. So this is the flume on
chimney.
The chimney. Thank you. But it's Pyrex too. It goes on the sconce that was in a railroad train.
Yes, the candle light that they would have used on the passenger trains pre-electrification. So you're looking at turn of the century up into the 1920s.
Yeah, we had bought a whole lot of those that had half a dozen of the whole one, the sconce and the chimney, and then there were some extra of the chimneys.
Right. So we had a dozen, actually 13 chimneys extra. And so we decided, well, rather than discard them, we'll throw them, up there. And as multi-quantity listing, we had 13. We've sold 2 now, $27.39 on that piece. So those, it's hard to ship glass. We have found that some of these chimneys on the old oil lamps and sconces, stuff like that, they do sell. So, you don't always have to be finding the hottest pop collectible.
It's really culture. What is available to you at the time. This is not something that's common. Again, like he was saying, you're probably not going to find this in the wild, but we found it and we're utilizing what was available to us at the time.
Right. And like I said, at $27, we're going to have a nice profit on that. The Hallmark Keepsake Celebration Barbie 2008, $12.80. This was part of the lot that we had about 30 of these. We're down to about 5 now. Yeah.
We're almost sold out of them all.
We have a photograph from a Waco UPF7. This sold for $14.83, and that's just a little 5x3 card photo. We've got a hummingbird. We've already got it packed up because this is how we store it.
And this is a music box. And a couple of weeks ago, we had somebody ask us a question about what the song was that was playing in the music box. And we have since, so this was listed a long time ago. We have more recently, if there's any animation, any music, anything like that, we put a video on the listing so that they can see the animatronic moving or listen to the music. That
right. That's a great tool that eBay had rolled out probably a year and a half ago, and that really does sell these types of items.
Mm-hmm.
We've used it on like Christmas village pieces that are animatronic. We've used it on Christmas village homes that have like
blinking lights,
right? Blinking lights or illuminated or music. I mean, just all sorts of different things. Anytime there's action, anytime there's audio, it's just a great. It doesn't take much longer, but it just works well, and people apparently love it because it sells the product almost immediately.
It does.
Heineken bottle opener. That's just a little advertising piece. You throw it on your keychain or you throw it at your bar. $14.14. And that, again, that's like a little table lot thing. It was in a box of something else that we needed. And
it's nice because you can just, throw it in a bubble mailer. So
we've got a Santa's Workshop nativity scene. This was also a multi-quantity lot. We had a few of these in the box that we bought. $15.89. Southern Pacific model train engine, $13.07. And finally, Indianapolis Motor Speedway collector's pin.
Yeah. That's a nice little tie tack pushback pin. So
$21.74 on that. So you can see there's a wide variety of different things. The one thing that I think is notable is that we did a video about 10 days ago talking about how the amount of time we have left to list and sell till Christmas is very limited at this point.
So we
in
put
Q4.
A lot of focus on basically anything we had that was Christmas. If it wasn't listed, we made sure, like, we doubled down and we said, all right, like, we have to just do it. We got to bite the bullet.
Right. So we carved out 4 or 5 days straight where all we did is go through our inventory looking for, unlisted inventory, looking for anything holiday related. And now that we're there, we're there. We've got 2 boxes left of like mixed vintage ornaments, which we kind of, haven't decided what we're doing. If we're going to try to just yard sell those, if we're going to try to lot them up and sell them as like a, 40-piece mix lot, or I just don't know. So we might send them to the auction and just liquidate them just because we don't want to deal with it at this point.
Yeah, I'm kind of sick of Christmas.
It's a little early for that.
I know.
But now that that's done, we're going to start focusing our attention on gift items. So, obviously we want to go with the decor items first, because those are the first ones people are going to be buying. But, as they are shopping for decor, they're going to, have those gift items that they're looking for as well. So that's our intention. That's our plan for the next 6 weeks or so, is that just focus on listing items that are gift related for the holidays.
And it might take a little bit more, on those types of listings, and you might hopefully be spending more time with your shipping as well. As Q4 ramps up, we had a pretty good day yesterday. We've got some pretty consistently increasing sales. So hopefully it's going to be looking the same for you guys.
Right. So yesterday we had the 14 sales, $322. And again, we are still up month over month. We're up 16.5%. So we're going to continue to push forward on that. We're going to keep doing our routine, sending offers. And hopefully it continues throughout the holiday season. And I hope that everyone else is finding the same things to be true in their business, and that you're able to collect some of those sales as they come in.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so very much for watching. Like and subscribe.